John Lynch went on the radio this week and said that they were basically this close to trading Jimmy Garoppolo before he unexpectedly had shoulder surgery, and now they're just going to wait.
This close or this close?
I mean, it was like, do you buy that the only reason Jimmy Garoppolo is here is because of that little unexpected surgery, and that once that's all cleared up, the trademark is going to be ripping and roaring for him again?
Yeah, sure, John. Yeah, it's definitely going to be ripping and roaring. It's going to be hitting the market to the moon. No, what? This is why I think it's so bizarre. They think his market is going to suddenly appear because if his shoulders gets healthy by training camp time. Wouldn't you acquire him before now so he gets, pretty much a good grasp, gets his good footing in the playbook and what you want to do, goals for the year, goals for him, goals for this, himself? So you mean suddenly you're going to acquire him when 8 quarterback needy teams didn't want him, and all of a sudden when there's none? At that point, you pretty much are saying we want someone to get hurt around the league, which kind of is pretty sad to say, sad to think about. And even then, another thing, how often does a player actually get hurt? Like starting quarterback player. I mean, sure, maybe a backup gets hurt, but I mean, these guys aren't getting hurt. Those are outliers, very rare situations. So to me, it's bizarre that it's just because of a shoulder injury. I'm sure it factored in, but come on now, don't kid yourself. He's probably going to be stuck on your roster in week 1, or you're going to be forced to cut him, which I don't think they're going to cut him.
No, I think there's bad blood between the 49ers and Jimmy Garoppolo right now. I mean, I don't know it, but just let's put the evidence together. Like the Niners keep saying that Jimmy Garoppolo blindsided them with this surgery. They had no idea he did not communicate it. They were in the process of trading him, and this happened. I think they feel that Jimmy Garoppolo kind of sabotaged his own trade value, and I don't think they like that. I think they're not going to be like, oh, Jimmy pulled a fast one at the end. Let's just give Jimmy what he wants and cut him so he can choose his own destination. I don't think they want to do that. I think the Niners are the kind of organization that is now like in a little bit of a cold war with Jimmy. Like, oh, you did what? Well, we're going to get you back. How are they going to get him back? We're not going to give you what you want. We're going to hold on to you, and we're going to hold on to you. And we're going to say that you're too good to trade. But really what's going to happen is we're going to hold on to you until every single starting job is taken and no team wants you. And then when Trey Lance beats you and we name Trey Lance the starting quarterback, we're going to go to you right before final cuts and say, look, you got no guaranteed money this year. We can't pay you $27 million to be a backup because you're a backup now. So if we cut you today, the most you'd probably get on the open market is like $7 million because no one has cap space and you just be a backup. So we'll offer you 8. You can stay here for $8 million, and it's a big slap in the face. And now you get to be Trey's backup. And I think that's what I think that's what's going on. Like, you tried to get over on us, now we're going to get over on you. And so I think that's why he's still on the roster, because it's like a vendetta.
I fully endorse it then. If that's the case, I fully endorse it. I just don't see why Jimmy would have done that because, dude, you're gonna be paid $27 million this year. And even if you did get cut, you were gonna make what, like no more than half of that? If that.
He said he wanted to go to a winning team, right? I think he was afraid that the Niners would trade him to the highest bidder, and it could be whatever team. Now, it looked like it might have been Indianapolis, and that wouldn't have been a bad thing, but I think he wanted to go to Pittsburgh or New Orleans or wherever and pick his own squad. And that's what I think. I mean, that's what Joe Staley said. Yeah. Whatever he wanted to do, it seemed like the Niners weren't appreciative of it. And now they're trying to – it's like a power struggle, right? Oh, you wanted to choose your own exit? Debo, you want to trade? No. The Niners are all about not giving the players what they want if it's a power struggle. Like, no, we're in control here. I think that's what's going on here. I don't know.
I mean, they do have to have a tendency to want to do the power struggle
thing. They do.
So, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, yeah, to me, it's just – I still think some team would have like really been like, yo, 49ers, we like this guy. We want to bring him in. I mean, his number's too high. Maybe they would have structured your deal or something. But yeah, at that point, that's why I hate trying to feel like your side is a little bit on the right here, because
you can't tell me that it makes sense to keep Jimmy Garoppolo on the team this long. The smart thing to do would have been to cut him after he had surgery. All right, fine. Because you know what's more important to actually make moves. They could have signed a center. They could have signed Mason Cole, who is now, he was with Arizona, he's with Minnesota. He's now the starting center for Pittsburgh. He's like 3 years, $15 million. He's 26. He's a solid. You could have had there were any number of solid starting centers you could have got in free agency this year, but you don't have the option because you're in this little weird thing with Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't tell me it's because you're going to eventually trade him, because you won't. You won't. No one wants him. And Don't tell me it's because you could get a comp pick for him next year. Who cares about the freaking comp pick? This is all about getting even to me. Getting even with Jimmy, who wronged you. And you can't it's not even about getting even. You can't set the precedent that players can get over on you like that, right? Because the next guy will try. You can't let someone demand a trade and then get the trade. You can't let someone sabotage his trade value and then get cut, because then the playbook is out on how to control your destiny with the 49ers. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
This is right. But wouldn't that also set a bad precedent too? If like they cut him right before week 1 and then the players are going to be like, whoa, what's going on here?
I mean, didn't the Colts do that? Excuse me. Didn't the Patriots do that to Cam Newton last year?
Yeah, they did the same thing. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, man, it's open competition. You lose. They're not going to give you $27 million to be a backup. Fans would understand that, right? You had a chance to win. You lost the competition. Fair's fair. Fair's fair. Paid you a lot of money in the past, man. You got like $110 million.
Yeah, you shouldn't really be. And he's getting Subway money too now, so that's a little extra.
You get Subway money too, dude. Free sandwiches. The Happy Gilmore package. Cold cut combos. I eat 3 every day to help keep me strong. That's still the best Subway ad ever, the Happy Gilmore one. When he got kicked off the tour and he had to make money, he went to Subway. Do you not remember that movie? Older than you are. Haven't you ever seen my movie?